Howdy, everybody. Welcome to University Park and the BVA Pack the Pattern Portsmouth event. And put the EFIS power on as well. That helps everything out. Not planning on using this. Still don't. For a default FMC, this is not bad, but it's a little quirky, and I still am not fluent in it. So I'm just flying the VORs tonight. And we'll hopefully avoid any of the RNAV clearances, so I don't have to do the old unable, I'm slant alpha, yada yada yada. Flight plan is entered. I do need to get clearance, and let's see what I have here. Ooh, I have an ATIS. We've got some guys that are, I think, helping sort of man this airport as part of support for the Flying Club, which is awesome, by the way. And again, a big thank you to the Boston Virtual guys and everybody else who stepped up to do a midweek GA event. As always, love you guys. It's a wonderful thing to be able to fly on a Tuesday out in an airspace like this, and we've been blessed with some fantastic GA events. The SoCal one on Sunday was outstanding. Just really high quality ATC. So good job, guys. Keep that up. Much appreciated. And oh yeah, ATIS information in November. Let's write some notes down here. It looks like we are 070 at 6. Good visibility, a few clouds at 4,000. Altimeter 3007. And landing departing runway 6. Okay. 3007. Almost had that set right there. Do I have a backup in this one? No, I do not. There is no departure from University, so I'm guessing we're just going to do a little runway heading, which is 63.5, so round that up to 64. And spin that around. Let's see. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will be tracking to the Williamsport VOR, which is 14.4. So we can go ahead and put that information in. Love this old school radio panel, man. I did see though, Steve PHL had plunked a GTN 750 in there, and it did make me a little bit jealous. I love that. But I do appreciate this old school stuff. 19. Ooh, almost have that too. 1962. Wait, oh, 625. Yep, so that's going to be it. That's University ground. Towers 2847. Yeah, down when I'm flying with the virtual USA Flying Club guys, so you should stop by. What'd I say? Tower 28475. Oh, I have the wrong frequency up above. 475. You flip that over. 19625. So yeah, we'll get in line and be a part of the departure here. Probably is going to take a good half an hour, I think, to clear this airport out, which is fine. And then we'll have a nice nice little line of traffic there. Let's check in with ground to get our clearance. University Ground, good evening. King Air 11816, requesting IFR clearance to Portsmouth.
King Air 11816, University Park Ground, cleared to Portsmouth Airport. Radar vectors at Williamsport, then as filed. Maintain 4,000, expect flight level 250, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 125.32, squawk 6517.
Cleared to Portsmouth, radar vectors Williamsport, then as filed, will maintain 4,000. Expect 250, departure frequency 2522, squawk 6517, King Air 816. All right, I think I have a fighting chance to get this in, I think. Okay, execute. All right, let's look at the legs. Let's see what I've got here.
11816, runway 6, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, November 11816. Oh, I got there. Okay, University to FMQ. Okay. Holding position 11816. So I need to put in Kilo Papa Sierra Mike. Can I put that in right there? No. Okay, so now I have the departure and the first two waypoints. So then, how do I put the arrival back in? Oh, it's in there. Okay. So this is what it looks like, I guess. I guess. Is that what it's supposed to? I mean, I don't have a way probably to step through it all the way just to see, but okay, we're gonna roll with it here and see what happens. There's that master caution again. I've got something I'm doing that it is not liking. I keep getting oh my gosh, fuel? Really? Fuel quantity? Seriously? I had 3 hours of fuel. What do I have now? 45 minutes of fuel. How'd that happen? I don't normally do this, but that's bogus, man. I had that loaded up. Fuel truck came out and gave me a real quick boost. All right, just in time, guys. We are next up, and we will see. Now, Dakota Pilot, just because I have those things entered, doesn't mean that I'm going to know. Doesn't mean I'm going to know how to execute and fly this baby. Right now we're using radio navigation. How do I flip it over to this sucker? So that'll be the next question for you, Dakota Pilot. Does this automatically take over? Okay, because there's no CDI that I'm seeing that changes this right now. It's on radio navigation. There's got to be a CDI that you hit, right, to change it over to GPS. It's got to be somewhere here. Lord only knows. No, you have to tell the flight director autopilot to use it. So that's okay.
November 38 Romeo with 0806, runway 6 cleared for takeoff.
So that hitting autopilot there will turn on, we'll turn this on, and then again, I wonder if I hit nav, will it fly the VOR or will it fly this? Auxiliary nav, yeah. Well, that's a good question. I guess we're going to learn together. I think we're next up. We're at least going to make it to Williamsport. that's only like 20 miles away. It's the next leg that worries me. And we have, okay, the first leg's 57 miles. All right. Yeah, 57.3.
November 11816. Wind 08, correction, runway 6, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, November 11816. All right, do I have a notch of flaps in? I believe I do. Yes, I do. Everything up there looks good. I'm going to put the landing lights on. Taxi lights can come off. Get ourselves lined up. And it looks like there's some more guys on the ground. We're kind of middle of the pack maybe here. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got out a little quicker than I thought even. Okay, let's check some reference data here. We're looking for a rotation V1, excuse me, of 94. A V, so that's pretty close. V2, sorry, V194, VR102, that's pretty close to last time, and a V2 of 107. Zero flaps weight, or zero flap speed is 202, which is right there with the permanent marker. We're looking for 99% torque and 1700 maximum. And then we're going to climb out at 90 and 1600. So 90 and 1600 is what we're looking for here.
University Tower, Argentina 217, holding show runway 06.
Number 38 Romeo, contact New York Center 125.32 if you haven't ordered.
5.32, November 38 Romeo, thanks.
Argentina 217, University Park taxi, holding short number 3.
Number 3, Argentina 217.
Well, Dakota, it's a beautiful aircraft. I am super happy with it. It's definitely has a lot to learn, which is kind of why I tried to jump into it here. And I don't have very many hours right now, probably less than 20 for sure. I think this is only about the third time that I've even had it on stream. Runway 6 clear for takeoff. King Air 11816. Alright, we were not given any kind of a vector, so we're going to do runway heading until we're told different. Here we go. I've got two good engines.
Number 320, Hotel Charlie, runway 6, line up and wait. Line up and wait, number 320.
I'm wandering a little bit here. Wandering a lot here. Oh, she's wanting to fly. There's rotation. Positive rate, gears up. Flaps coming up.
November 11816, contact New York Center 125.32.
2532, November 11816. We'll see you. Alright. I am going to set my turn my autopilot on. Nope, I didn't get it. That's okay. I'm drifting. I need to get over to approach here.
Maintain flight level 200.
Supposed to only go to 4,000. There we go. Now we're back on runway heading. And departure. Good evening, King Air 11816, 2,900.
November 38 Romeo, you up? November 38 Romeo, yes. November 38 Romeo, New York Center radar contact. Proceed direct the Williamsport VOR maintain.
All right, that's on.
Flight level 190. Climb maintain flight level 190.
And I do have altitude select activated. Yes, I do.
617 contact New York Center
And
128.3.
there is heading mode engaged.
128.3. Delta 617.
And departure, good evening, November 11816 at 4,000.
November 11816, New York Center, radar contact. Proceed direct Williamsport via WAR, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Direct Williamsport 250, King Air 11816.
November 410, Hotel Alpha.
All right,
contact
so
Boston Center 134.7.
let's get climbing actually first here.
No problem.
Gosh darn it. Spinning it the wrong way. There's a way just to click it. I'm not doing it right.
November 711, Echo Charlie, proceed on course.
On course, 1 Echo Charlie.
November 8134, Quebec, say.
Alright, that'll start us on the right direction. Let's get the nose heading up here.
Lock point 42 for 34 Quebec.
34 correct.
Give it about 10
Quebec,
clicks. We're starting up.
Say indicated.
And we need to make our turn here as well. So let's go.
Alright, November
We're in
8134, Quebec,
heading
for
mode right now.
Reduce speed to 270.
We're going to start to make our
Get some
turn to the north. We were cleared direct, so I can go ahead and just tune the VOR in. Watch that green VOR. There we go. Whoops. We're heading direct. It should come around and... Ooh, I'm a... Whoa. What have I done here, guys? I'm going the wrong way. Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm going the wrong way. I need to stay east.
November 8134, Quebec, reduce the speed.
Alright, about there. Man, I thought I was going to have to turn north. I needed to turn east.
250, for Quebec.
Okay, speed's looking good. I'm not climbing very fast, though. Let me get the nose up a little bit more.
November 233, Bravo, just maintain your current speed.
I'm going to go ahead and hit the nav button.
Resume normal speed.
That'll pick up, hopefully, the VOR. Again, it's one of the challenges of this plane is looking down to do all this
November 233,
course correction and heading correction and all that.
4.7.
347, Bravo, see
All right, I need to bring down the well, the torque is good. It's 1600, and actually I'm not even sorry. Torque is pretty good. The prop.
320, Hotel Charlie, New York Center, radar
Yeah, that's
contact,
about right,
proceed
right there. So
direct
90%
Williamsport,
torque
maintain flight level 250.
and 16 on the prop. We're doing good. We're climbing out. We're making good speed here. Almost 220. That's good.
Flight level 250, correct.
All right, we're hitting the area where there's going to be a little bit of icing, so I'm glad we have everything turned on. And we're climbing up. We probably could go a little bit more aggressively than that even, so let me hit this again a couple times.
November 320, Hotel Charlie.
Get that up more like around 1500 to 2000. We're kind of pretty timid in the climb right now, so yeah, we've got good airspeed. All right, so we're tracking. We're heading inbound like we should, 40 miles. What is this looking like down here? That's the big question mark. We're attempting to use this maybe for the first time ever. And, all right, that actually is lined up, or looks like it's counting down, so maybe. The question to anyone in the audience, and Dakota Pilot has helped me get this far, is how do I jump out of the green VOR mode and into the pink GPS mode? How do I change my CDI so that I'm using the FMC down here? That's what I don't know. I think I have everything entered in. The reason why that's important is because I have a
2160 across Clipper.
258 nautical mile leg between VORs, and I am a little nervous that I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to track that. I'll give it heck, but there's a book. Yeah, there is. You're right. Here's what this book says. 3 pages. I can't even click on it. There's the dimensions. There's some more dimensions. And page 3, there's some more dimensions. Wait a second. Doesn't have any of these. These are all, yeah, these are nice because they're the performance tables. But
November 320
does not,
Charlie, for now,
does not tell me how to turn the autopilot on. It has the answers. All right, 1,500 feet, 180. That's probably about right. What I could do right now is I could initiate IAS mode so I don't drop any slower. I think I will. IAS mode is engaged. That'll keep me climbing on a 180 speed. It may affect my rate of climb, but I'm at 10,000, so I'm halfway there. All right, I keep trying to look up to turn the lights off. That's not where they're at. Landing lights can come off, and we're above 10,000, so I'm going to turn the auto ignition off, and I'm going to turn the auto feather off as well. We do have prop sync on, and everything else is looking good.
674, contact Cleveland Center 134.9er.
This to me looks like the place to look, because here's the magenta line. So how do I, if I push nav here? No, don't do that.
November 711 Echo Charlie, contact Boston
That did
Center
something though.
134.7.
What does this?
34.7 for
Yeah, there's that master caution. I'm gonna have something happen to me mid-flight, and things are gonna just totally shut down. Yeah, that's that. It did something. I don't know, but I'm still straight and level. Well, not straight and level. I'm climbing.
Number 371 Bravo Charlie, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7, good day. 371 Bravo Charlie.
All right, I'm pulling up. Here's what I've got on the other page here, the other tab. Things that you do while you're flying that you shouldn't do while you're flying. Don't tell Mike that I'm doing this.
Hotel Charlie,
all right, autopilot modes, page 58. I am assuming that this is going to refer to the default FMC. All right, autopilot engaged. Yada yada yada. Approach systems. Back course. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, this is like a proper, like a legit POH. That's actually pretty cool. Doesn't help me though, because it doesn't have the, does not have the answer to my question.
Have a good night.
All right, 12.8, and onward and upward we go. Maybe I should have let it get down a little bit slower.
Center, buenas noches, Argentina 217, 7,500 crossing.
Argentina 217, New York Center, your radar contact, proceed direct via Williamsport VOR, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Yeah, Williamsport VOR and flight level 250, Argentina 217.
There's a group that my buddy founded, Virtual USA Flying Club, and they have a
shout out
scheduled flight from University Park to a satellite airport in Boston. Boston's having an event, so it was a flow of about 20 to 25 aircraft out of there.
Yeah, it was interesting to watch. Good job.
Really appreciate it.
Let's take a look, by the way, at what that actually looks like. Welcome back to the Discovery Channel. There we are. Oh, it's way over here. I thought University was here. Okay. I guess that makes sense. We're in the New York airspace. So yeah, there's our little string. JPC's raiding. Sweet, you must be on the ground safe and sound in P's. Thanks for the raid, my friend. It's been fun so far. I've been struggling a little bit with the old turboprop. Mateo, how are you? Mateo V. Rodriguez. I'm doing well, my friend. Welcome. Negative 34.51. Holy Moses, that's silky smooth. Very, very nice. Well, welcome, guys. This is the Discovery Channel, and let me tell you what we've discovered today. We've discovered how to overcome a sketchy flight plan set up by our group leader. No, here's the issue that we had, unbeknownst to us when we departed. Since we were flying Slant Alpha, no big deal. It's nice, it's simple, it's straightforward, all that good stuff. But what I did not consider was the fact that there is a 258-mile distance between the two VORs. So there is no way that I was going to be able to track one out far enough to pick up the next. No big deal. What we were able to do, all right, Mateo, I'll see you on the ground. What we were able to do with a little bit of help from our friends was get a flight plan into the default FMC, and we are now currently following that flight plan. And yeah, so the other thing that we had an issue with is I don't know the difference between torque and turbine. And so I was attempting to fly with a 90% turbine RPM, and my torque was down here like in the teens. Well, once I realized that my power setting should actually be more like this, I'm a little bit over. I should be 1600 on the prop RPMs, but I could have been climbing out at 90% torque. I was having a heck of a time getting myself up to even. I was just over 210, and I finally just said, heck with it, I'm just stay there. That was the problem, is I didn't have my. I was thinking turbine instead of torque, and well, anyway, to make a long story short, I think we have it figured out, and hopefully we haven't caused a huge traffic jam behind us, because we are slow, and I mean slow. Where are we? I don't even know where we're at. Holy cow. Yeah, we're back. Look, we may be second to last now. No, we're not. I think there's still a few guys heading out of University Park, but so anyway, it's been good. It's been very good. Things look much better now.
November 11816, contact Boston Center, 134.7.
3470 King Air 816. We'll see you.
See you later. Delta 9967, contact Cleveland Center, 134.9er.
3470. Wonder who's controlling Boston Center tonight. Sounds like they have maybe a couple guys set up.
Contact Cleveland Center,
Go off Delta Mike, direct. Okay, present position direct.
Mr. Josh Nunn.
Gardner, direct.
Rock solid guy. Boston Center, good evening. King Air 11816, flight level 210.
King Air A11816, Boston Center rudder. Scandinavian 14 Romeo Sierra radar contact, 64 miles northeast of Albany. Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240, Scandinavian 14. Would like to launch your descent now or my discretion?
Yeah, start the descent now.
Thank you.
So if this thing is somewhat showing my course here, do I have a way to zoom in and out? Is that what these buttons are, do you think? Yep, sure enough. That's 20, that's 10. I could zoom out here a little ways.
14 Romeo, Mike, contact New York
Ooh, that's too much.
128.3.
Second frequency for 14W Mike.
128.3.
128.3, 14W Mike.
Really crabbing into the wind, aren't I?
Well, November 301 Alpha Sierra, contact New York Center 128.3.
128.3, PNF 301 Alpha Sierra.
GPS 590, contact New York Center 128.3.
128.3, GPS 590.
Hey, Aries the Hound. We are in the Airfoil Labs King Air 350 tonight.
November 117 Juliet Bravo, contact Boston approach 134.75.
3475, good day, 7 Juliet Bravo.
Uh-oh. 4-day for me. Taking one for the team. That's right. You earned some good husband points that way.
Officer, good evening, United 35.
So we're trying to get this thing into Portsmouth. About 25 miles from Concord, and then Concord we're going to hang a little bit of a right-hand turn, and that'll take us in to into Portsmouth. I think I need these back on, guys. I'm really sorry. Whoops, not windshield wipers. I like, yeah, like I can't see any of this stuff up here, which it's not a huge deal, but I kind of like having that. I'll just turn that up just a little bit. Not turning the green down though. I like the green.
Houston, November 145, uniform with you 3000.
1457 uniform, Boston Center Runner.
And 57 uniform looking just a step away for about 2 to 3 minutes.
You know what I forgot to do?
The 57 uniform, that's approved.
Forgot to turn the coffee on. How silly. If we're only an hour away, isn't that Steve-01 Knievel's rule? If we're an hour away or less, you can have coffee. Well, I don't have coffee, but I've got some water here. And that one's for you, Steve-O.
United 35, descend via the J-Fund 2 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 3019er.
3019, descend via J-Fund 2 and ILS 27, United 35.
United 5517, you with me?
Hey, United 5517.
United 5517, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 3019er.
Descend via the Roebuck 2 arrival.
That could potentially be Boston out in front of us here.
Doesn't matter. United 5517.
Okay, it's 3019er.
3019.
It might matter a little bit.
For 1 Tango Delta, Boston Center, descend and maintain.
That was good. Oh, starting to get a little tired. Starting to get wore down. These something about these turbines, man. With a little bit of ATC chatter, a little bit of green light, man, it just lulls me right to sleep. I love it. It's awesome. Not awesome when you're flying, obviously, but super relaxing. What a great way to wind down.
Boston approach on 125.05.
Over to Boston approach, 1 Delta.
Boston Center, good evening, TBM 524, Mike Golf, high level 310. TBM 524, Mike Golf, Boston Center Runner. November 5, 450, Golf Tango, descend and maintain, flight level 250.
Descend and maintain, flight level 250, 450, Golf Tango.
I know 4-day for me it's the best, isn't it?
United 89, cross Stacy, Adam, maintain.
I even had it.
LaGuardia, altimeter
I even had a
3016.
little this going a little earlier, so it's just like nothing but. And then
United 89, White Cross Basie at 8,000.
did one of these,
altimeter 3016.
and I did one of these, and I just kind of took it all in, man. What a bird.
We've got the Tucker
What a
visual
plane.
we can accept it.
4 Sierra Alpha, thanks, center maintain 4,000.
4,000 now. A-firm, we're just going to start our engines here. Give me 1 second.
Okay, let me know when you're ready, taxi.
Download a, so
November
there's a,
4131 Charlie, fly heading 070 vectors, Iowa runway 27.
so there's a special 30% off coupon that maybe takes me 30, if that takes me 30% off
A little bit lower here.
of the
9 Sierra Alpha, affirmative, center maintain 2,000.
already discounted
2,000,
price.
Sierra Alpha.
Oh, that's to add a second GTN for only $25. Yeah, see, they almost got me there. No, yeah, add a second one, yep.
November 11816, center maintain 9,000.
Down to 9,000, 11816.
November 450 Golf Tango,
Something
center
to
maintain
consider.
1,000. The Portsmouth altimeter is 3016.
Something to consider. It is it's the 2 GTN, so yeah. Oh, what?
Hotel Golf Boston.
What, Steve?
With you, 250.
Steve, PHL, what are you doing to... I'm not going to look. I got to focus on my flight here, guys. What are you doing to me?
1 Sierra Boston Center, hello, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
Do I have anything yet? Nope.
Southwest 712 with the descending to 11,000. Southwest 712, Boston approach, good evening, the Portsmouth altimeter 3016, descend and maintain 4,000. Descend and maintain 4,000, Southwest 712.
Boston approach, King Air, November 11816, 9,000 descend, or sorry, 10,000 descending, 9,000.
King Air 11816, Boston approach, good evening, the Portsmouth altimeter 3016.
16, King Air 816. Alright, so landing lights are on, 3016 is set. We are 45 miles from Concord. Yeah, it is. It is. The turbine is a big learning curve for me, so I have a Kodiak.
King Air 11816, turn right heading 090, speed 250 knots, then descend and maintain 4,000.
We can make that right turn 090. This is about the fastest we can give you, King Air 816.
King Air 816, roger, maintain best forward speed.
Best forward speed, King Air 816. 250, man, I wish we could give them 250. Alright, here we go. 090. And heading mode.
Boston approach, flight number 450, Golf Tango 1,000.
So we're getting our vectors to final. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to enter in as if we are approaching on the ILS. So that's the frequency I need. My heading is going to be 345, my course. So let's spin that around here. And there you go. So we're kind of on almost a little bit of a 45 to the downwind. That might be our guy right there. Is there an altitude? And approach, can you, did we have a descend also, King Air 816? We're at 9,000.
Number 11816, yeah, I gave you descend to maintain 4,000.
4,000, thank you, 11816. Dang it. Good catch, jet pilot.
Boston approach 816 Alpha Sierra. We made a mistake by descending to 3,000. Do you want us back up to 4? Number 6 Alpha Sierra, yeah, climb maintain 4,000, please. 4,000.
So we may, if we point her down at 2,000 feet a minute, we might creep up there close to 240. We can do that, but as you can see, our overspeed is oh, it's just a little bit short of 260. So we might be able to give him 250. Maybe I lied. Yeah, Skid Rock, I love the FlyJ Sim stuff. I've got the 727. Any plane that I feel like, any plane that takes me 2 days or more before I even can taxi. That's my kind of bird. Love it. Ooh, we're overspeeding. Let's slow down a little bit here. I spoke too soon. All right, we'll shallow our descent up a little bit. That'll help us get the speed back. I do think this thing has some failures built in that if you overspeed, like pieces of the plane start to come off, so we don't want that. We do not want that.
Boeing 0 Golf Tango, fly heading 110.
Yep, so we went past.
110, Boeing 0 Golf Tango.
Boston's must be way back over there. And I hear a little bit of wind buffeting the plane. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're getting down 5,700. Oh, we got to go to 4,000. Sorry, I thought we were 5,000. Yep. I don't know if you can hear that thumping in the background, but that's the exterior sounds of the wind kind of bumping and thumping the plane around a little bit. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get the nose back down. We got to get ourselves down there. Give it a 1,500 feet. All right, 1,000 to go. Altitude is armed.
We weren't assigned any runway or anything yet. Number 6 officer, yeah, Portsmouth is on runway 34. The next controller will have an approach assignment. Gotcha.
Oh, I got another controller coming up here. Okay. Maybe that's going to be that 2502 that we were looking at. Was that what it was? 2505. Put that in just in case.
Baron 6 officer, contact Boston approach 125.05 to allow the approach
Yep.
brief.
125.05. Okay, leveling off. We're going to lose a little speed here. We'll go ahead and punch this forward again and try to keep it as long as we can. We could go a little bit higher. Our turbine is only, here, it's about 90%. All right, what are we looking at here, by the way? Reference chart. We're fairly light. I'm putting us on a ref of about 116 is my estimate here. So let's get you out of the way. And 116. So we'll try to make our approach here at about 125. Flap speed's 200.
Tango, reduce speed to 230, then continue descent.
Oh, is that the guy that was behind me? No. Yeah, I've got a 738 behind me.
King Air 11816, fly heading 110.
110, King Air 816. Sorry about that, November 450 Golf Tango. You're going to have to slow it down a little bit. Hey, Black Fox. Good to have you on the flight deck, my friend. Howdy. We're on approach to Portsmouth. And hope things are good in your area. Hope you're safe.
Aircraft Manchester Information Golf, wind 3504, altimeter 3019er.
19er. I've had the worst ear itch today. Drives me nuts. not seeing the airfield quite yet. Again, we're kind of on like a 45.
16, contact Boston approach 125105. Good night.
2505, King Air 816. We'll see it. Okay.
3816 officer, turn right heading 110.
Right 110, 816 officer.
Boston approach, King Air, November 11816 at 4000. Hello.
King Air 11816 Boston approach to Manchester altimeter 3019, expect visual approach runway 34.
Visual 34, King Air 816.
South of 712, turn 20 degrees right.
Alright, that's kind of what we were thinking. That, that could be our guy over there.
Verified left 090.
Alright, we do have Portsmouth Tower 2840. So everybody who's on, by the way, I'm in X-plane, so the landing rate competition is afoot. Make your predictions before I turn to final. Jackpot 317 was the winner last time. And I think we can all agree it's not about who wins as long as Downwind Sim doesn't win. That's kind of the main thing that's important. Everybody just needs to have fun. Downwind Sim cannot win. JPC has set the bar very, very soft.
Southwest 712 traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction, RB 10, 2300, report set.
We have an aircraft assigned Southwest 712.
Southwest 712, maintain visual separation, airport at your 9 o'clock, 15 miles, report set.
We have the airport inside Southwest 712.
Southwest 712, clear visual approach, runway 34.
Problem is, I have 3 airfields in sight here. Which one is which? I think. Oh my goodness! I think this is Manchester. Portsmouth only has a single runway. I think that's got to be Manchester. So that's got to be Portsmouth out in front of us there. I guess it doesn't have to be. My guess is, oh, okay, I see some airplanes moving out there in the distance, so maybe I just don't have Portsmouth quite yet. Could be some, yeah, clouds are moving in here, so there could be some cloud layers that are blocking our view as well, but
Approach number 450 Golf Tango 4230.
For 450 Golf Tango Boston approach to Boston altimeter 30, correction Manchester altimeter 3019, expect visual approach runway 34.
Expect visual for 34, altimeter 3019, 450 Golf Tango.
oh man,
Contact tower 12,
the probe in the wind, the strobe in the wind, I mean, is not a good combination.
For 816 Alpha Sierra, traffic at your 11 o'clock, 10 miles.
So real world pilots, do you turn it off when you get into clouds like this, or do you just try not to have a seizure? JPC, what do you do in a deal like this?
For 11816, maintain 2000.
2000, November 11816.
November 117 Juliet Bravo, traffic at your 9 o'clock, 3 miles eastbound.
I gotta slow down. I know I got a 737 in front of me, but I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to make an approach here at some point in time, and I can't do it at 240. I need to be down like 120. Turn it off. Off, okay. I didn't know what the regs were on something like that. Altitude arm. There's 1,000 to go. Yeah. It is. It is. Yeah, I agree, Skid. It could use a little bit of that. I'm gonna leave the power down, and when I level out, I'm gonna just let my speed come down. I'm gonna let the 737 worry about himself here. I need to get myself down kind of in flaps range here.
Rider 117 Juliet Bravo. After Whipno, you're supposed to pre-check Tunney, and then you were cleared for the RNAV approach.
All right, I see traffic out there to my 12 o'clock. That's gotta be Portsmouth traffic. But man, for the life of me, I cannot see an airfield.
Juliet Bravo, turn right direct, Woo Riv, that's Whiskey Uniform Romeo India Victor.
One more time with the fix, please. 7 Juliet Bravo.
Woo Riv.
It's the initial approach coming from the east on the RNAV GPS 23,
Oh,
Whiskey Uniform Romeo
he's on an
India
RNAV. We don't have that. Yep, that's fine prop. That's true. That's true.
Okay, we'll go direct Wuriv.
That's a good call, Steve. I didn't even think about that.
Officer, turn left heading 010,
We're coming down
after 12 o'clock,
pretty
5 miles,
nicely
5
though
miles,
right
5
now,
miles,
so
34.
I think we're okay.
Left heading 010, 816 Alpha Sierra, will look for traffic.
For 11816, turn left heading 080.
Left turn 080 11816.
For 117 Juliet Bravo, cross Woo Riv at or above 2100, cleared RNAV GPS runway 23 approach. After Woo Riv, you'll be going to Tunney, then.
So are we on the base leg right
Yes,
now?
sir, I understand how to fly the approach. You turned me before I hit the turn, so that's why I was
Easy,
confused. But we're gonna go
dude.
direct Wuriv
Easy.
and follow the approach,
Easy.
7 Juliet Bravo.
Easy.
I apologize for the confusion. I thought I cleared you direct with no and then cleared you for the approach.
You did. You turned me left 090 before I hit the turn for Tunney. But anyway, we're all good now. Thanks, 7 Juliet Bravo.
All right.
That's my bad then.
I've been looking in the wrong spot. That must be it up there. I don't have any ILS needles coming in just yet though, so we're still a ways out. All right, I don't have to get crazy slow with the speed here, but like if I could be around 180 or something, then that's doable. So let me pick it back up here. Torque about 55.
Cover 816 Alpha Sierra Airport at your 12 to 11 o'clock, 15 miles, report inside.
Yeah, maybe not.
We're looking 816 Alpha Sierra.
816 Alpha Sierra, turn left heading 340.
340, 816 Alpha Sierra.
816 Alpha Sierra, descend and maintain 1,800 is the lowest I can get you.
Okay.
That's got to be it right there,
the lower
guys.
we go, the closer we're gonna have to be to see it.
816 Alpha Sierra, so just verify you're not in haze or anything right now.
There's a bit of haze out there, probably about 10 miles.
816 Alpha Sierra, I can also offer you the ILS 34 if you want to be resequenced.
Do you have traffic you can point out?
816 Alpha Sierra, I have no traffic reserved between you and the approach on runway 34. I do have traffic at your, let's see, 1 o'clock, 5 miles eastbound, 172 at 2,500 report site.
Boy, it's
Alright, we just actually picked up the airfield now.
it's a challenge. I tell you what, trying to find
Okay, we have it in sight.
an airfield
Approach runway 34, contact tower
at night, isn't it?
128.4.
128.4, we'll see you.
That's got to be it. We're out over the ocean right now, so I think that's it. Why are we not picking up the VOR at this point, though?
4,000.
VOR 1.
1816, turn left heading 030. Traffic will be at your 12 o'clock, 10 miles, Barron, northbound at 2,000 report site.
Left turn 030 will report the traffic. King Air 816.
Air 250, Golf Canada, maintain 3,100.
Maintain 3,100, 0 Golf Tango.
For 117 Juliet Bravo, traffic 12 o'clock, 10 miles opposite direction, 737 descending at 4,000 for 3,100 report site.
Got that traffic inside, 7 Juliet Bravo.
450 Golf Tango, opposite direction, traffic 12 o'clock, 10 miles,
I can't see diddly squat now.
Traffic inside, 7 Golf Tango.
Oh boy, I don't.
Golf Tango, maintain visual separation with the traffic, descend and maintain 2,000.
I am not seeing any traffic.
Golf Tango.
For 11816, the field will be at your 12 o'clock, 15 miles reporting site.
We're looking 11816. 12 o'clock. We must have some haze that's obscuring us.
Turn left lane 340 there, will be at 12 o'clock.
Sorry, you stepped on. Please say again for 816.
Car 816, turn left lane 340, the field will be at your 12 o'clock.
340, and we'll report. Oh, we have the field. King Air 816.
King Air 816, clear visual first runway 34, contact tower 128.4.
All right, cleared visual approach and over to tower. King Air 816. Okay, we got that in there.
Golf Tango, turn left.
That guy, IFR waiting? Yep.
All right, there we go.
Go around for 816 Alpha Sierra. Please don't.
Okay, we're gonna slow it down.
And go to the right or something if you want. Please land.
Oh, jeez.
Don't make spacing for me. Fly the airplane, I'll make the space.
Portsmouth Tower, King Air 816 on the visual, runway 36. 34. 34.
Portsmouth Tower, continue.
34, not 36. All right, here we go. First notch of flaps coming in.
Like another circuit if that works for you. We'll do it right this time. It's going to be full stop. I got too much traffic who have been waiting patiently. All right, full stop. Can I express entry? Over 600 Sierra Charlie, contact ground 120.905. Good night.
120.905, great job. Really enjoyed it. 9er Sierra Charlie.
Can I express 393, direct the numbers, keep the speed up. Direct the numbers, speed up. Can I express entry? Here we go. King Air 11816, Portsmouth Tower, are you there?
Hey, firm 11816.
Okay, 11816, thank you. And you're flying Skyhawk, right base, about 2 miles out, straight direct to the numbers, and number 2, wind calm, right 34, clear to land.
Clear to land number 2, King Air 816. Skyhawk is out there somewhere, huh? Okay. We can start to slow her down. Gear down 3 green. Lights are on, altimeter is checked. Runway in sight.
Tower, this is Canadian Express 218. I just glid down. Did you want me to extend or should I turn base? Where are you? I just glid the downwind for runway 34. Okay, you're going on the down for 16, so you're still in the wrong place. So go to the west side of the airport, enter left midfield downwind runway 34, please. Roger that, we'll head west and then midfield downwind. Canadian Express 218. Number 816 Alpha Sierra ground 120.905. Good night. 120.905. We'll see you.
A little bit low, aren't we? Should have kept my 2000 a little bit longer. I'm going to be a little flat on the approach. Going to be a floater, guys.
Portsmouth Tower, Warrior 81. Warrior is going 4 kilo Papa number 2.
Alright, there is ref speed. I don't need it quite yet. Give me 125, please. It's windy here. Don't need to be gaining altitude.
Number 1 Sierra Charlie, one more route, then you're rolling. Roger, 1 Sierra Charlie.
Alright, Skyhawk is on the ground. With any luck, he'll exit.
The tower, King Express entry, we're on the runway here.
Come on, buddy.
Keep the speed up and Axon Bravo.
Come on, buddy.
Okay, so 393, thank you.
Oh yeah, come on, turn, buddy. Come on, turn, buddy. Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
Okay, so 393, welcome to Portsmouth once again and ground on 120.905.
That's about as close as you can cut it, guys, I think.
A lot of fun, take care.
Man, I'm flat here. Jeez Louise.
Portsmouth Tower, November 1050 Hotel Delta is currently in queue at runway 34.
Roger. Number 1 Sierra Charlie, runway 34, line up and away, traffic going 737, 8 mile final.
Jeez Louise, 408? Really? Wow. Wow. A bone-jarring 408. Where is the taxiway that this guy's on? There it is. Just gonna get off the runway here. Well, that was not good. A little bit of
11816, hold short of Alpha, contact ground 120.905. Good night.
hold short of Alpha and over to ground. November 11816. Good night. Whew.
Number 1 Sierra Charlie, turn right heading 030.
Did it really look that bad, guys? I mean, 409?
30, heading 34, we're clear for
Man.
takeoff, 10 Charlie.
2095.
Number 450 Golf Tango, 5 mile 34.
Number 450 Golf Tango, Portsmouth Tower, wind calm, right 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land, number 0 Golf Tango. Taxi by Alpha, and we can take an intersection departure.
Let's see. Where do I want to go? I don't even know where I'm trying to go here. Is there an FBO?
Names first 393, say that.
Yeah, down to the right. I'm on Bravo. Okay.
Departure, but looks like you got the traffic behind me as well.
All right, guys. I'll get caught up on the chat here in just a momentito.
Try to get everybody on the in the same places after review.
Alright, no problem at all.
I've got to find my fillings down on the floor after that 409, negative 409 landing. Wow. So, JPC, you edged me out just a tiny, tiny bit. Portsmouth ground, November 11816 on Bravo, holding short Alpha, heading for the FBO.
Number 11816, Portsmouth ground, taxi to the ramp via Alpha. Good night.
To the ramp via Alpha, 11816. Good night. Okay, well, Mama told me there'd be days like that. Landing lights off. Taxi lights can stay on. I can take my strobe, I suppose, and turn it off. I can turn my weather off. Well, yeah, just kind of was one of those flights, wasn't it, guys? A little bit funky right from the get-go, and it wasn't bad, but just not great. So, all right, let's pull the. I just wanted a little adjustment here, not a big adjustment. It's kind of like that, little stuff like that. I'm disconnecting. Get out of the way of everybody. Just little weird things like that. Okay, well, that, my friends, is an inauspicious way to finish the day, but that's okay. It was still fun, and yeah, I don't even know. I can't even find where my emergency lighting is here. Let's get. Can I get? Yeah, get the APU truck out here for me. It's hooked up. Yeah, it's not worth it. I will clean it up later on. I'm not going to make you guys watch that. You guys have been very patient hanging out, and again, it was a fun night. Just not a great landing, and then this was not good either. But that's all right. Let's see what you guys had to say in the chat. I deserve every bit of ribbon that you give me here. So 409, yeah, it was just like I just completely dropped out of the sky. But did it really seem that bad? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. 130 for downwind. So yeah, the high prediction 4-day for me, 208. Just edges out Steve-O PHL at 207. So 4-day for me. It looks like you are the new coveted landing rate champion. Congratulations. If I was Sim Caesar, I'd have like some applause thing I could put in there, but I'm not that organized. So let me just type in your name right now. Congratulations, by the way. Thanks for guessing high. I don't take it personally. And there you go. Looks pretty good up there. You'll be the person to shoot for, I guess, after that. So yeah, JPC, that was an oof. Kenny Monster, that without a doubt was an ouch my back. Yeah. 4-day for me says woot my first. Yeah, I think you could say that about my landing, my first ever landing there. Boy, didn't look that bad, but yeah, well, anyway, that's okay. It's all about having fun and making sure Downwind Sim didn't win the landing rate competition. Those are the two things. Let's see. We have a couple things to look at. I want to look at my streaming schedule. Not that any of you are going to be back after that performance, but in case you're looking for more comedic relief, I guess, this is what I've got coming up. It is, what is it, Tuesday? Yes, it is. Tuesday, the 24th, Pack the Pattern. Thursday, the 26th, I'm going to be doing the Canada event. The Edmonton Northern Lights, they've been doing some stuff up there. I'm going to plan a route. I don't know the airport or the airplane that I'm going to use just yet. If there's some close together stuff that I can do some GA work, I'm going to be in the Aerobasque Robin. If it is a farther apart type of deal, then I'm probably going to be in something a little quicker, like maybe the FlyJ Sim 727 or something of the like. And then on Saturday, this coming weekend, it's the Cherry Blossom event there at Washington, and I'm going to be in the PMDG 737. I might, if I have a chance to practice a little more, I might try the Zebo 737. I've done a little bit of flying there, and it's similar, but still some things that are a little bit quirky about that Zebo mod. But that's kind of the rest of this week. And then I need to just sit down and figure out, there's a bunch of great events coming up here in April. I need to put a few of those on the calendar in order to take full advantage of what's happening. Let's see who is flying and if anybody's doing some GA stuff. Brad M. he's heading up to Jackson Hole. That might be a potential. Bill Forley's in the Bonanza. I'd like to raid somebody, I guess is what I'm getting at here. So you guys let me know if something sounds good. Sim Caesar he's in the PA. He's actually doing this event in the PA 28. That might be kind of fun. Let's see. That looks like all the GA guys there. So what do you think? What do you think? Sim Caesar or Bill Forley? Those are the two guys. I don't know what Brad M is flying. He's heading up. Okay, Sim Caesar it is. So I'm going to close this stream down. Hang tight. We will go raid Mr. Sim Caesar, and you'll have a chance to watch a real pilot land a propeller-driven airport or a propeller-driven airplane at this airport. Hey, you know what, guys? Regardless, fun way to spend an evening, and appreciate you guys hanging out. I am going to call it a night. Have a great evening wherever you are. Take care, and I will see you on the TCast. God bless.